Well, hello, all you kids at home. It's day. Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday. Welcome, everybody. This is another Comedy Spot Live. We have another great show tonight. This is produced by Alex Shewmaker. It's the Bad Flick Show. I'm glad that you're here. Before we get started, I just want to remind everybody that we have shows going on all the time. You can go to satcomedyspot.com/live. And do me a favor, make sure that you like, subscribe, and follow all the things that we're doing. And if you want, you can even support us on Patreon or on Venmo. So thanks for being here. I love you all. The last thing I always want to tell you is make sure that you comment, because we like to share your comments on the screen. Like Mandy, she says, well, hello there. Hello there to you. Dana says, bring on the Oscar-winning content. Yes, this show always has Oscar winners on it. Tim Crump says, hi, everyone. Yay, Bad Flick Show. So make sure you comment. I will share them with you. This is my favorite show, I've decided. That's what Tyler Sexton has to say.
Nice.
So there you go.
Nice.
Without further ado, I would like to bring out your host for today. This is Alex, everybody. Here he is.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Glad you could join us for another Bad Flick Show. I'm super excited for this show. There's just pulling the clips this week. I feel like I've outdone myself. I don't know. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. But as you guys know, the way the show works, I pull bad clips, have my comedian friends come on and just talk about them, discuss them, might make a few jokes at them, and we just have fun here. So I would like to bring on my guests this week. We have Corky, Saba, and Aaron. How you guys doing?
We're good.
Fantastic.
Doing well.
It's fantastic. I'd like to open the show with a little opening question there. Today's question is, what is a movie from your childhood or past that did not hold up well when you revisited it? Corky, I'll let you go first here.
Oh, this is a no-brainer for me. It was one of the first ones where I sat my girlfriend down and was like, oh, babe, I love this movie as a kid. Let's watch it. And it's called Monster Squad. It's about a group of kids that hunt monsters. And as a kid, I loved it because it was little kids kicking ass against monsters. But when you watch it as an adult, there's a lot of homophobia. There's a lot of misogyny. And then there's just plot holes you could drive a truck through, and you're just like, wow, I was a dumb kid for liking this movie.
Hey,
nice.
Alex, can I butt in for just a second?
Yes, absolutely.
Somebody says Tina is very confused as to if we're the Movie Lib Show or the Bad Flick Show. So here's what happened. I forgot to change the description right before because I had another problem I was dealing with. So you can ask the guests right before we're going on. Somebody said, "Oh, hey, it says Bad Flick Show," and I was like, "F, F, F." And it wasn't like
profanity.
Yeah.
It wasn't F. It wasn't F.
It wasn't F. It was. Isn't there a clip of like some Fox News host where he's like, "We'll fix it in post," or "We're doing live," or something like that? That's what I acted. That's what
Those are two opposite things: fixing it in post and doing it live. And
Yeah.
He says we'll do it live.
Whatever it was. Anyway, so that's what's going on. I just wanted to explain because people were asking about it, and yeah. Anyways, yeah. Mandy's like, "Oh, Brian, yeah, I know. It's every day. It's every day." But if you notice, my graphics work today, so at least something went right so far. So, Amy, by the way, says, "Oh my God, Monster Squad is so bad." So there you go. Yeah. And other people are chiming in too. They're like, "Willow, oh my God, that was bad." Anyway, go ahead with the other cast.
Oh, yeah, keep it going. Yeah, Saba, what about you? A movie that didn't hold up?
So actually, kind of similarly to Corky's story, I got my partner to sit down and watch When Harry Met Sally with me. And I'd been working on that for like a really long time. I was like, I really want to watch this again and with you because he hadn't seen it. And then we start watching it, and I am like just cringing in silence because I'm like, holy shit, this is really misogynistic. This is fucked up. I told him for so long that I love this, and what message have I sent? I need to make it very clear he cannot treat me this way. And it really backfired.
I love that movie. I haven't seen it in a long time. I hope that I'm just gonna do this at certain parts because I just want to get to the part at the end where Billy Crystal's running down the street and he's trying to get to her before New Year's. So there you go. And if you haven't seen it, spoiler alert, I just ruined the whole movie for you.
What's really crazy, Saba, is that is my girlfriend's favorite movie.
Oh man,
it's all connecting together. It's all connecting together.
It is. Yeah.
Aaron, lastly, what about you? What movie that you liked in your past, in your childhood, that did not hold up well?
I can only think of one thing, and it's okay. So I was thinking of Power Rangers, the movie, the first one that they came out with. I honestly haven't seen it recently, but I do remember trying to rewatch Power Rangers on Netflix when it came out. I was like super excited about it because I loved it as a kid, and it's freaking terrible. It's unbearable. It's so bad. Like I did not expect it to be so bad. I couldn't watch it. Like it's terrible. It's terrible. I can only imagine the movie is probably, I don't know. I didn't even try, but Power Rangers is unfortunately I can't even watch it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Tina reminded me of Real Genius. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Val Kilmer and
yeah. That's when Val Kilmer didn't look hauntingly scary. Yeah. And then somebody said, my favorite Brian moment is still the corner of the whiteboard. I did an entire video where it was filming a whiteboard and a whiteboard only while I talked. And I went on for 10 minutes and then I was like, crap. So at least it's not that. I mean, at least this looks pretty good so far. So
just don't read anything. Just watch the video. We're fine.
Yeah, right.
Speaking of which, let's get to our first clip. And as always, audience, feel free to comment and like or react to it because tonight the clips are going to have a lot of reactions to them. So, with our first clip, look, I enjoy giant insects. It's not a secret anymore. So I'm gonna keep it going with a clip from the giant spider invasion.
All right, here we go. What's pants fit
If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, then they had swallowed us up.
That man we just saw.
Wow! Oh my goodness!
It's kind of cute from that angle.
Whoa!
Just out of control. Saba, what are you thinking? Giant spiders. What's going on?
I was ready to be way more traumatized than I find myself feeling right now. To be honest with you, I'm not a fan of spiders, let alone giant ones. What was it called?
The giant spider invasion.
Yeah, aptly named. I'm terrified of spiders, but I'm finding myself thinking about is who was that one face that we saw?
Oh yeah, the
clean shaven man.
Yeah, he was trying to stay, get him out of there in the safety of his own home with the windows down and everything. Just, being very
Yeah,
helpful.
I wouldn't leave my house to help him either. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
I have to share this comment.
Exactly.
I have to share this comment before we go forward. Donna said it looked like reverse childbirth.
Like a Benjamin Button kind of thing, Donna?
Yeah. So gross.
Yeah, it was
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll go Aaron first. Aaron, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I just feel really strongly about this. It was actually pretty intimidating. I thought like the effects were like it was very like raw and like it felt like kind of like an old school like 80s B horror movie, but I kind of like those. But at the very end, yeah, that angle, like you could see like the fur of the spider and it looked kind of cute. And I was like, oh, like maybe he just needs a hug. Like, I don't know, dude. I like it.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Corky, what about you? What'd you think?
This is why I don't go camping. This kind of stuff happens in California natural parks. Do not go out there. I like that the guy looked like Jake Busey, but 60 years old. And I like that they cut away so they could actually get the actor into the hole because you could see it didn't open up and clap around him. He's just outside of it, and then all of a sudden he's inside of it. And Saba, I think that man was actually inside steering that spider. That's where he was.
And that man needs to find love to no longer be stuck inside a spider. It's actually a Disney movie.
Oh.
It is.
You can find that on the Disney Plus there.
Cut it off right before the music started. The song.
Kiss the spider, and then
Yeah.
Harlot's Web.
Yeah.
Oh.
Charlie Lemke said, "What's that dude farming?" And then Tyler was like, "Yeah, he like slapped the ground with a shovel once and gave up."
My day is done.
Yeah, and Sarah was like, he didn't even try to run. He just sat there. He was stunned.
Let's not judge him too harshly. That's a really difficult position to be in.
Yeah.
It was a very stealthy spider, you know.
Right.
For sure. Yeah.
Can't even tell him there.
Yeah, Ryan says the depth Alex goes for these clips can only imagine what he's seen. Yeah, dude, it can't be good.
Yeah, and the clips that are like, nope, this isn't gonna work for the show. Those ones, those really burn your soul there. Oh boy. Well, we'll keep it moving. Get on to the next clip here. This clip. It really, it breaks down. I know some people may have trouble, sleeping at night and things like that. But this clip is maybe helpful. A little, trick to help you fall asleep. There, it's a clip from the movie Nuki, and he helps some pals fall asleep.
All right, here we go.
Oh, yes, my little one. I will show you how children discover sleep on Photo 7 where I come from.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Wait, I like it.
Back on.
Yeah. I'm on board now.
Oh my God! There you go. They got a reaction.
On the moon and back.
Oh, that's the part that puts me.
There's.
Gotcha.
That's all he needed to do.
Yeah, and then he eats those kids.
Ah.
Nuki. Aw.
All right.
Oh my God.
Good Lord.
There's a lot going on. Aaron, what do you think, man? What do you think about Nuki?
That's amazing. I don't know if those kids had some psilocybin or anything like that, but I feel like that's what I would see if I were under some kind of Okay, the one thing that I'm kind of questioning is, okay, so he was doing his little dance. That's cool. I'm fine with that. I'm down with that. I'll do the dance. But then he started doing the fireworks, and I was like, okay, but he started teleporting, but he kept coming back to like the same spot, but he was teleporting. What do you just do the fireworks, dude? Like, what's going on? That's fine, but I loved it actually. Like, if you can link me the movie, I'm probably gonna watch that tonight. So,
Absolutely.
that looks cool.
Corky, you don't agree. What do you think about the club?
Yeah, I'm familiar with Nuki. That movie's
familiar with Nuki, huh?
That's like the most normal part of the movie right there. That movie's awful. First off, I'm calling CPS on Nuki because he just abandoned those children out in the middle of nowhere. And Nuki was textbook, like, he's doing his dance. He's like, okay, this isn't working. I'm not getting a reaction. So he starts going to the fireworks, right? Fireworks, see, cut back to the kids. Kids are still unimpressed. Mookie's like pulling out all the stops. I'm going around the moon. This is it, guys. Big heart finish, putting the kids to sleep. Kids are enjoying it. So I say Mookie's got to work. Nuki's got to work on his opener because his closer's great, but
sure. Sava, what about you?
I just have so many questions. Like, what are his motivations? Is he for good or for evil? It really could have gone either way every other second. But just another reason not to go camping. These things happen.
That might be our reoccurring theme tonight.
Yeah,
don't
I know.
Go camping. What are people saying online there, Brian?
Oh, they just said shrooms for kids.
Yeah.
My favorite was someone said, "Bring the heat, Alex," and then later on they said, "Okay, a little less heat, Alex."
Too hot.
That was my favorite comment during the clip. Yeah, I was like, "Bring the heat," and they're like, "Yeah, whoa, way too much heat, Alex." Yeah, they said it's better than Mary Poppins at getting kids to sleep. So there you go. Yeah, that's about. I shared the other ones during.
Yeah,
So, Donna was like, "Did he roofie the kids?" Whoa, with his fireworks. That's how he did it.
Yeah, they filmed Nuki at Neverland Ranch.
They did say it was.
He did kind of start out with a little Michael Jackson dance.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, they were saying it looked like Captain EO during the clip. So, yeah, this is Michael Jackson, Captain EO, said Patrick Flint. Oh, man, that's tough.
Yeah, we'll keep going here. We'll move on to the third clip. I'm always like fascinated with certain scenes where they're trying to like find new ways for like people to fight, aside from like just punching back and forth, but like feats of strength type of thing. And I think I found a new way with this clip from the movie The Phantom Planet.
All right, here we go.
At my signal, you will start the duel. There can be no quarter called and no quarter given. The fate of the victim is in the hands of the victor. The moment has come. At my light signal, you will proceed.
This is the dumbest test of strength
Oh, mercy.
I don't want to kill you. I never did.
Whoa.
Intense. Oof.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh man. Corky, what do you think? Is that going to replace like arm wrestling, or how do you feel about that? That as a new sport?
It looked like something you'd see on like ESPN3, like it's it's called Pull the H or something like that. And those are two competitors were going at it, and then the crowd, it's their custom to act as bored as you can be during the competition. Yeah, hey, new Olympic event, I think.
Perfect. Saba, what'd you think?
Yeah, I think someone in the audience threw out the word wishbone, and as a kid, it's like they're tiny people trying to make a wishbone, and it's so boring. But I love I'm guessing that's from the 60s, 70s, just based on like the hairdos I was seeing, or it's supposed to be set in that time. So I just love thinking about, like, no one on set gave a fuck that like all these women clearly went to the salon. They have a salon somewhere. Think about that. And then they all get together in the cave. And they just seemed very disappointed.
Sure.
Even the winner. I'm not sure who was the winner.
I don't know who won.
Right. Yeah, they were in the movie. They're supposed to push them into those like boxes that were there, the squares, and then that would make them evaporate. But the guy who won had a good heart, so he didn't want to kill the other people. Yeah. So it's not about winning or losing; it's about living. That's.
I mean, even by my untrained eye, I could tell that wasn't a regulation size Pull the H field. So you got to get a bigger cave for a proper game of Pull the H.
Aaron, what'd you think? You have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I actually just thought of when Saba mentioned Little People. I was thinking The Barbers. I don't know if you guys remember that movie. It's kind of an older movie about like these little people, like, and they would just borrow things. But other than that, I was a little confused on this clip. Like, were they pushing or pulling? Like, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if it was like a grip thing, like are you trying to grip it harder? And then at one point, the dude was doing the Matrix before the Matrix was even a thing.
Yeah,
it's in there.
And,
yes.
Yeah, I was so confused. I was like, what? And then you said they're supposed to stay in the square, so that made it make so much more sense. I was like, what the is this? I was just really I was with the crowd. I was just
I have to share some of the comments. They are
Absolutely.
Everyone is on point tonight. So Donna says, "Oh, this was an early Game of Thrones pilot." Megan says 2 dudes, 1 H. Ricky was like, and now the orgy can begin. See how that works? Yeah, Amy Church was like, oh, that got sexual.
I'm sorry, who did that turn on?
Yeah, the 2 guys with the H. Let's see. Yeah, Paul was like, no one wins.
This is Eyes Wide Shut in the 60s.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think when the crowd is leaving doing this, you've lost the crowd. you realize it wasn't a good event.
Jabberwocky was like, did I miss anything? Yes, you missed so much.
What was that Brendan Fraser movie where he like grows up in a bomb shelter?
Blast from the Past.
Blast from the Past. It made me think of that. Like it's like this community that went down to the basement and forgot to bring games.
Yeah.
Very accurate.
Before we get
have
on
this letter H here.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Before we get on with our next clip, I just want to remind everybody that we have online classes. And so if you haven't gone on to our website to check out, we have sketch comedy, screenwriting, storytelling, stand-up, and improv. You can go to satcomedyspot.com/online right there. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Anyway, check out our online classes. I think I'm going to start just putting random, I just spit on my hand. I think I'm going to start putting random things that are just going to fly by my face. Have you seen the videos where someone's dancing and then like their face comes on their body or whatever? No. Like they're dancing, it's like, and like, and their arm comes on and like, and their hand.
Ryan?
Yeah.
Did you have a little of what Nuki gave you?
Boo, boo, boo. I actually think I have a firework movie that goes over an overlay that goes over the. I'll find it.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, back to your show.
All good. Well, it's definitely been a hit the last couple of weeks, but I wanted to pull another great fight scene from the Turkish actor that most people are saying look like Jay Leno. I feel like that's a reoccurring theme. But this is from another one of his movies. I can't pronounce the name of it, but it translates to English as "I don't want a course." Yeah, but yeah, I don't want a course.
Is this
Don't let it affect the clip. It's fantastic.
This is the 4th clip?
4th, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Tabanca çekti.
What just?
Okay. Guns don't affect him.
Sana bir şey oldu mu? Bana kurşun işlemez ahbap. Afiyet olsun. Allah'a ısmarladık ahbap.
What just happened? What was that?
Oh, yes.
That's movie magic for sure.
Yeah.
Aaron, what are you thinking, man? What's how do you feel about the clip?
Man. Oh, I love it, dude. Oh man, I love those cartoon practical effects, dude. I love that shit. Like I eat that shit up. Oh my god, that's so funny. I don't even. That's straight up like Looney Tunes, dude. Like.
100%, yeah.
and he like, okay, he drank the water and the water started coming out, and he had like more water coming out that he was able to refill his glass, which he drank out of, to drink some more. That's so I'm what other fluids are coming out there, buddy? You might wanna I don't know if you taste that, but yeah,
Good
be
call.
careful with that.
Yeah.
Seb, what'd you think?
That's my favorite one so far. Definitely. That guy, he looks like someone who could push an H real hard. or pull an H. I don't know. Push and or pull an H. Real good. That was fantastic. Yeah, I agree with the Looney Tunes thing. Like, why are we gonna give acting jobs to cartoon characters and we have people who need to be employed? So let's just do that. And he just clearly like has his priorities straight. Like he's got his goals he's working towards. He doesn't have time for this nonsense. So it goes with the flow. Yeah.
Exactly. Good call. Corky, what about you?
Which is the guy that's supposed to look like Jay Leno?
He was the one doing the fighting. Yeah.
Okay. I thought he looked like a little like Michael Douglas, but
Okay.
that's neither here nor there. Looney Tunes is a great call because that guy got shot, drank his water split out, and I was expecting him to like paint a tunnel on a wall and then walk right through that. Do we know, was that a comedy or was that a legit action movie?
Action comedy, yeah. There's a lot of just kind of goofy stuff with his films, and it's a lot of it's so much fun.
He had good timing too, because he like kind of gave him a deadpan while he's still filling it up, and then like Aaron said, there's more water coming out. That guy could open his own water world, just like put a little slip and slide thing next to him.
100%. Perfect. Oh boy. Was there any other comments, Brian, that
yeah. I love the stuff that happened in real time. So they shot, and then we thought that nothing happened, and Patrick was like, "That guy is a bad shot." But then the next comment is, "I did not see that coming." So it was like, what the F? And then Cam Rill said, "When do the bad flicks start?" So good. Oh, now I'm coughing. Let's see. Alex, do you know the actor's name? That's one of the questions that are on here.
Yeah, I'll have to drop it in. It's hard to pronounce.
Okay.
It's like his name, but yeah, he's huge there. He has like I don't know, 50 plus films, and they're all like super goofy and a lot of fun.
Does he still make movies?
No, he died like 15 years ago or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or did he? He probably blew him. No, that sounds terrible. I was gonna
It's
say
a Looney Tunes joke.
I was gonna say he blew himself back to life, but that does not make sense out of context. Now, if you saw the last movie clip that we saw, he blew people into the water, and so if we had just seen that, it would have made sense. But right now, it just sounds like he can bend his body upwards, and he blew himself back.
Hold on, I'm dying. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're good.
I'm back.
7 more years.
And Tyler wants to know, is Corky's beard glowing?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I put a little Nuki sauce in it.
Nuki sauce?
That sounds horrible. Nuki sauce.
I mean, we're just talking about blowing right before.
Oh, no.
So great. All right, well, coming up on our last clip here, and this one really touched me in my heart and everything. It's it really, I know one of life's questions is like, what's our reason for being here? What's our purpose? And this clip, I think, really shows, it doesn't matter who you are, we all have a purpose, and this clip from Doggy Poo will help everyone understand that.
All right, here we go.
How do you become a flower anyway?
With a lot of rain and sunshine. They take good care of me.
You must be lucky. You will become a beautiful flower someday.
I need one more thing, though.
What is it?
I need your help.
What? You must be kidding. No one ever wanted me. What can a useless doggy poo like me do for making a flower?
Oh, yes. You can be a good fertilizer for making a flower.
I can't believe it. I could be used for something. Not just anything, but for making a beautiful flower?
You have to melt into my body, though. You have to give me all of yourself, so we both can become a flower.
I become a flower? I could actually become a flower that looks like a star?
A little shitty. Oh my god, no!
Wow.
I will give all myself to you.
Hugging?
Now she's gonna eat that shit.
It's worse than Mookie.
Oh my lord.
What's happening?
Oh, wow.
Ugh.
The comments are off the hook, man. I love it tonight.
Yeah, so great.
Oh my god.
Alex, what is the rating of that film?
Well, it's a Korean film, so I don't know what their rating system is per se. But I'm not sure a PG. Yeah, probably a PG. Yeah, not appropriate for a G rating. But
Hallie was like, "What the hell did I come back to? I left to answer a call and came back to this." Yeah, that's a weird time to leave.
100%, yeah. Quirky, what'd you think?
Well, I feel like the animators on set were like,
Oh, yes.
I'm not making shit, right? I mean, this isn't gonna be shit. This is a candy bar or something, right? This is not a movie about a shit, right? And they're like, yeah, it's candy bar. Just make it, just put circles on it and stuff like that. Because they spent some time. Did you see the beads of water coming down?
Oh
They spent some time. Different angles. That's
Absolutely,
amazing.
yeah. It's, and it really, whatever. Take what's going on out of context, but the claymation is as good as a Wallace and Gromit, a Nightmare Before Christmas. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. Saba, what'd you think?
I was distracted by the blush cheeks of the shit, and just thinking like, if all your shits have a little bit of red in them, you should let it maybe here and there is okay. I don't know, but if that's happening frequently, tell someone.
God.
And take a look at your shits. And then the facial expression on the shit was really sweet. And I was like a little concerned for him because I don't know this plant lady, and she's like very I don't know, she was a little like, made me think of Hansel and Gretel, in the candy house.
Oh yeah.
Luring it in for
Yeah.
I don't know.
It could be like a Little Shop of Horrors situation. Like, that plant's very much like, I'm gonna eat some shit. and lulls you into a false sense of confidence. And then, yeah, that's funny. The shit was demure. The shit had rosy cheeks. Bashful shits.
I saw a comment, I think from Jenna, that dog poop is not good fertilizer, and I'm pretty sure that's true.
Yeah.
But maybe sometimes, I don't know, I might Google that in incognito later.
Yeah.
Good call. Good call. Aaron, what'd you think, man?
Yeah, I have a lot of mixed emotions. At first, I was like, this is really sweet, and then it got really creepy. It reminded me. I don't know if you guys have ever seen. There's like this obscure claymation Tom Sawyer movie thing where they like. This is really weird. They go into like a different dimension and they meet the devil. This is really weird. This is some really weird stuff. Yeah, it's all claymation, so it's super creepy. Maybe you guys might want to Google that. I don't know if you want to, but it's
that
super
might be on
creepy.
the next show.
Yeah, it's I don't even know how I came across it, but that's what it reminded me of. Just this creepy claymation, and it makes me proud to be a vegetarian. Just get rid of all those plants. They're terrible.
I was digging while the clip was being played, all the comments of like the poop, like shit puns was so great.
I know, it's so great. Ricky said, "Feed me shit, Seymour."
I thought the title for this was like Shaun the Shit, not Shaun the Sheep.
Oh my god. Oh, it was so great, man.
So fantastic.
What an adventure.
All right.
What a ride.
Well, yeah, that is our show. And man, I mean, those clips, I know there's been, it affected me just grabbing them and putting them in for the show. But I want to, see what the guests learn, what they're going to take away from this. And Saba, what do you think? What are you gonna? What have you learned?
Hold on, I found little shits.
There we go.
I'm gonna animate it myself. Look, they're gonna bounce on Corky's head, and then over to Aaron's head, over to Saba's head, back to Aaron's head. Oh, it came off the screen. Ooh, it's gonna land.
Setting it up. It's not the first time you did that, Brian.
That was bright red on those shit, and that's fresh blood. Fresh blood.
They were embarrassed.
You know, I found that graphic, and it was in a story, and it was like how to check your stool for cancer.
Is your shit blush? There's a little bit of red in there.
You're not on tour your shit.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Well, yeah. when you have the option to have shit graphics on the show, you can't deny it. People what they want. So all good. But yeah, Saba.
Yeah.
What'd you learn? What are you taking away from this experience in the Bad Flick show?
Aside from reminding myself to always take a look at my shit for blood, I think I will start working out by just pushing real hard on the wall in case I ever find myself in a battle.
Good point. Aaron, what about you?
Well, I'm not a big outdoorsy guy, but I'll be sure to stay away from camping even more now. And if I do, I'll be on the lookout for big spiders or little creatures that do a little dance and make fireworks from their fingers. Sounds a little suspicious. A little creepy. So
that's a good point. Good thing to keep in mind for the future here. Corky, what about you?
That I've learned this lesson before, but next time two shirtless, well-toned men want to drag me into a cave, It's not going to turn out well. It's going to be a very boring sport. Yeah, next time.
Next time.
Fool me once with a cave and shirtless men, shame on me. Fool me twice. Okay, I enjoy it a little bit. Fool me 3 times.
Can't get fooled again. We can't.
Yeah, no.
But I will be hanging out by caves just in case anybody wants to try.
I'm gonna build a giant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna build a giant H and grab Dustin, who does shows on here sometimes, because he's the only one that'll take his shirt off around here, and we're just gonna sit there and go back and forth with an H for a while.
Is it? Yeah. Stream it. Let's do it.
Yeah. Stream it. Here's some comments for everybody. Rain says, that's some embarrassing shit. Megan says, that's a sticky situation. There we go. It came out. Casey learned a lot. Casey said, listen, don't trust your poop around plants. Dancing aliens put kids to sleep, and always recycle the water that leaks from your bullet holes.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. So I'll learn a little something.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Nicole said, I learned it's best to just stay home. Yeah. As soon as you garden, you end up reverse birthing. So Sarah says, I love Corky, and Dustin says, I'm in. So looks like you guys are all getting a video pretty soon here. Abby says, great show today. I support this shirtless idea 10,000%. Tim Crump is giving you a whole bunch of round of applause. Dustin says, shirtless 2020. Rain says, too funny. And with that, that's the end of the show. So thanks, everybody, for watching. I'll turn it over to, you can say your goodbyes too, Alex. I don't want to jump in front of you.
Oh, yeah, all good. Aaron, Corky, Saba, thanks for joining us. That was so much fun. I hope the clips didn't, hopefully you guys can sleep well tonight, basically. It's a lot going on. But, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks for commenting. And, back to you, Brian.
All right. Well, thanks everybody again for coming out. Let's see. Amy says, I volunteered to be an amused crowd member while Brian and Dustin push the H. Yeah, we need one person just to be stone-faced as we're going back and forth. Donna says, love you guys. This was one of my favorite lives. Tons of rounds of applause. Thanks, you guys. Nice. Thank you guys for watching. We super appreciate it. Hey, Corky, Aaron, Saba, Alex, have a good night. And everybody at home, we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Push the H.